Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Monday, November 3, 2025. And in the news this evening, man shot while sleeping in downtown market. A man was shot and injured while sleeping in a market in downtown Kingston on Sunday. Reports indicate that around 9 a.m., the now injured man was lying down in one of the stalls inside the market when he was approached by a man who asked why he was there. Before the now injured man could reply, the assailant reportedly revealed a gun and opened fire, hitting him in the chest, left side, and the lower left foot. The gunman then fled the area. Residents assisted the injured man to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he underwent treatment. His condition is said to be serious but stable. Preliminary intelligence, the police said, suggested that the man may have been targeted because of his sexual orientation. Investigations revealed that the man was in the area visiting friends who were of the same sexual orientation, and they attended a party in downtown Kingston on Saturday night. No one has been held in connection with the shooting. Brampton children pleaded for food and water. Days after Category 5 Hurricane Melissa devastated the island last Tuesday, children in the severely affected community of Brampton, St. Elizabeth, took to the streets to appeal directly to passing motorists for basic necessities. On Sunday, some children were seen holding placards along the roadside with signs that read, "We need food and water, anything helps." Brampton is one of several communities left destroyed by the storm. In a small sign of relief, some drivers stopped to distribute essential items, including bags of food, bottled water, and soap. Government orders a swift cleanup of rubble in hurricane-ravaged towns. Government has intensified the cleanup operations across several towns devastated by Hurricane Melissa, fast-tracking the removal of rubble and debris to restore access and prevent health risk in affected areas. Minister with responsibility for works, Robert Morgan, said he has instructed the National Works Agency to move swiftly with the cleanup, beginning with Black River, St. Elizabeth, one of the hardest hit towns. The operation commenced over the weekend. This means removing all debris from the roads so that we can have a clean and secure environment and prevent the infestation of rodents, he told the news. This is a strategy that we are going to employ. As we clear the path into a community, we're also cleaning the community. We are also going to increase the quantity of equipment to clean communities significantly, and we have engaged many more contractors, the minister added. According to Morgan, crews have also begun clearing roads leading to the interior of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, two parishes that bore the brunt of the hurricane's impact a week ago. What we're trying to do is create a safe passage for heavy-duty equipment such as tractor-trailers and containers to access these communities, he explained. This will allow the Ministry of Health to deploy mobile hospitals and other essential services. The NWA has appointed a senior director to oversee recovery operations in the southwestern parishes and has established offices in western Jamaica to coordinate the ongoing work. French vessel delivers humanitarian aid to Jamaica following Hurricane Melissa. France has reaffirmed its solidarity with Jamaica in the wake of Hurricane Melissa by delivering a shipment of European and international humanitarian aid to the island. A French naval vessel arrived at the Kingston Freeport Terminal Limited on Monday, carrying critical supplies to support the communities hardest hit by the hurricane. The aid was dispatched under the European Union Civil Protection Mechanism and organized by the French Armed Forces in the West Indies, based in Martinique. An associate member of CARICOM and Guadeloupe have transported a humanitarian shipment with aid from French European Union and United Nations partners. The European shipment includes essential equipment for water treatment and production, storage tanks, energy generation units, camping and sleeping gear, and hygiene supplies. These resources are intended to help restore basic living conditions and to support ongoing relief efforts in the most affected areas. The operation is a collaborative effort including the European Union, the United Nations, and the French Red Cross, working closely to ensure effective coordination and delivery of assistance. Death toll from Hurricane Melissa rises to 32. The government of Jamaica says 32 deaths have now been confirmed following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon gave the confirmation at a special press briefing at the office of the Prime Minister on Monday, but she lamented that the number is expected to further increase, noting that there are 8 other unconfirmed cases that the police and the Jamaica Defense Force are working to verify. Rush on ABMs and the gas stations in Montego Bay. There was a rush on automated banking machines and the gas stations in Montego Bay, St. James on Monday morning. Many communities in the parish remain without water and electricity, while in the town, businesses remain closed. Residents believe not enough is being done to help them get back on their feet.
Basically, we are in a catastrophe here in Montego Bay. We haven't seen any essential services. We haven't seen the police on the road. We haven't seen the military. We haven't seen fire brigade. All the roads are impossible still. Where is the power may be? We haven't seen none of the politicians around. Today is the 3rd day from the hurricane. No money in none of the banks here. None of the Scotia banks. No bank. It's pandemonium here. We need to see the government. We need to see the people who are in charge, because the people are on edge at this moment. There is no form of representation here. There is no money here. Nothing for the people of Montego Bay and all its environment, in the environs. No food, nothing at all. Sir, we need the power maybe.
Lack of access hindering delivery of relief supplies to some communities. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management says a lack of access to some communities is hindering delivery of relief supplies to residents affected by Hurricane Melissa, which caused catastrophic damage in sections of Jamaica. Some residents have complained that they are yet to receive assistance from the government, while other communities have received the supplies multiple times. Responding to the issue on Monday, ODPEM's Acting Director General Richard Thompson explained that some of the residents are unable to be served because the roads leading to their communities remain impassable. To this extent, Mr. Thompson said it is also taking a long time for ODPEM and other state agencies under police escort to reach some communities because of the number of vehicles on the roads as concerned relatives are visiting their families. As a result, he said the ODPEM is airlifting relief supplies to mountainous communities with the help of 3 large helicopters supplied by the U.S. government.
We're pushing out that this morning in terms of the airdrops. We have currently now three air hubs. Black River up in Burke's Barracks here and in Bluefield. So we have those air hubs where we'll be pushing from with support from the U.S. government that have three Chinook helicopters in country, very large helicopters, so that people probably hearing them and seeing them flying around to get relief distribution into those communities that have been cut off, where there is no road access, and especially those in the interior that it would take you a little greater time to get to, even when you're doing road clearance. What we are doing is, from the technical side, is to map out what we are seeing on the ground, and then we can make recommendations. That's what I can say on that right now in terms of that process.
Yes. I know you said that, but is that a consideration?
No, I can't speak to that. Those are high-level policy issues that will take this discussion both at the technical level and the policy level in order for a decision to be made.
Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.